You are here, home, mind, body, connection. What happens to your brain if you meditate for just 10 minutes a day? What happens to your brain if you meditate for just 10 minutes a day? Meditation is often touted as the ultimate solution to reducing stress. But there are many benefits that people don't know about. In this video, we'll look at what happens to your brain when you meditate for just 10 minutes a day. Meditation has been around for centuries, and it's only recently that science has started catching up with its potential benefits. In fact, researchers have found that meditation can reduce anxiety and depression symptoms, improve sleep quality, increase focus and attention, and even boost the immune system. But how does it do this? And what exactly is happening in our brains when we meditate? To answer this question, let's take a look at a study published in the journal Scientific American. Researchers used MRI scans to measure the brains of 64 adults before and after an 8-week meditation program. Participants were asked to meditate for 10 minutes each day using a mindfulness meditation technique that involved focusing on the breath. The results showed that participants who stuck to their daily routine experienced changes in several areas of the brain. So, what does this mean for you? Let's break down the findings from this study and see what they mean for you. The first thing to note is that this study looked at people who had no prior meditation experience. This means that the changes seen in the brain are likely due to meditation alone, and not other factors such as genetics or lifestyle. Another important aspect of this study is that it used MRI scans to measure changes in brain structure rather than function. This is important because it shows that meditation can actually change the physical structure of the brain over time. The first area of the brain that showed changes was the hippocampus. This area is responsible for processing emotions and memories, and is one of the first to be affected by stress. In fact, studies have linked smaller hippocampal size to depression and anxiety disorders. In this study, researchers found that participants who meditated regularly increased the amount of gray matter in the prefrontal cortex. This suggests that meditation may help to improve attention and focus, which could be beneficial for people with ADHD. Finally, another area of the brain that showed changes was the insula. This area is responsible for processing pain and unpleasant emotions. In this study, researchers found that participants who meditated regularly decreased the activity in the insula. This suggests that meditation may help to reduce the experience of pain and distress, which could be beneficial for people with chronic pain conditions or those who experience a lot of emotional distress. But what does this all mean for you? Well, these changes in brain structure are associated with some pretty significant improvements in mental health and well-being. For example, the changes in the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex suggest that meditation may help to reduce stress and anxiety while improving attention and focus. These are all very common reasons why people start meditating in the first place. This is significant because it suggests that meditation doesn't need to be a major commitment in order to have a positive impact. In fact, even just a few minutes of daily meditation can lead to noticeable changes in brain structure over time. Of course, it's important to note that everyone is different, and some people may need to meditate for longer periods of time in order to see similar results. But nonetheless, this study provides a great starting point for understanding the potential benefits of meditation. Despite these limitations, this study provides valuable insight into the potential benefits of meditation. It suggests that even just 10 minutes of daily meditation can lead to changes in brain structure over time, which may be associated with reduced stress and anxiety, improved attention and focus, and a decreased experience of pain and distress. If you're interested in trying meditation, there are many resources available online and in communities around the world. There are also guided meditations available online, which can be a helpful way to get started. Finally, meditation may help lower blood pressure by improving autonomic balance. The autonomic nervous system controls many of the body's functions, including heart rate and blood pressure. By improving autonomic balance, meditation may help regulate blood pressure more effectively. Is there a best time to meditate for blood pressure? Some studies have suggested that meditating in the morning may be more effective for lowering blood pressure than meditating later in the day. This is because morning meditation may help reduce cortisol levels, which are typically higher in the morning than in the evening. Cortisol is a hormone that can raise blood pressure, so reducing cortisol levels may help lower blood pressure overall. How long should I meditate for blood pressure? Most studies on meditation and blood pressure have used a 10-minute meditation duration. However, some studies have used longer durations with similar results. It's important to note that everyone is different, and it may take some trial and error to find out how much meditation is needed to effectively lower blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, talk to your doctor about whether meditation might be right for you. Your doctor can help you decide how much to meditate and whether it's safe for you to do so. Meditation for beginners. If you're new to meditation, here are some tips to get you started. Find a quiet space where you won't be interrupted. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Don't judge yourself for getting distracted. Start with just a few minutes of meditation each day and gradually work your way up to 10 minutes. Conclusion: meditation is an ancient practice that has been used for centuries to promote relaxation and reduce stress. Recent studies have found that meditation may also help lower blood pressure. While more research is needed to fully understand the relationship between meditation and blood pressure, the evidence so far is promising.